I started doing this when I was in high school. I went to Votech. Just wiring something on and a light coming on was extremely exciting to me. It progressed and I got, more into it as I went along. I learned so many things from the journeyman that taught me when I was an apprentice, and even as a journeyman. Just making things work and building stuff with my hands and having that feeling of accomplishment that I did that.
So that's without the motor contribution?
Yep.
So what do we need to do with the motor contribution?
50%.
As far as people, guys or girls that are thinking about coming into the trade, it's a great move for people that are looking for a career. Great pay, great benefits. You're not going to get the pay and the benefits anywhere else.
Everybody agree?
Yeah.
There so far?
Yeah.
Alright.
My name's Steve Gibson. I'm an instructor here at the Western Oklahoma Electrical JATC. Well, when I graduated high school, I went to college like you're supposed to do, like I was always told I was supposed to do. When I was finished, they handed me a diploma and also handed me a bill for about $25,000. I couldn't find a job, and I never did find a job with my degree. I looked into the apprenticeship program and joined the apprenticeship program, and they did the opposite. They gave me a job and then sent me to school, and with no tuition. There was zero tuition involved, and there's still zero tuition involved.
You're going to come in making $15 an hour coming straight from high school. Even if you come from college, I mean, that's a pretty good wage right there to make per hour, on top of all the fringe benefits, the insurance. If you're just trying to provide for yourself, I mean, it's a good living, but you can also support a family on it. When I first came into the program, I had a wife and a stepson who was 3 years old, and I was able to support both of them and then grow my family. I had 2 more sons after that. Cost of healthcare is really high, so I was able to make enough money for my wife to stay at home and take care of my sons while I was out making a living for us.
We want top tier people. We actually need top tier people to go through our program. And it's people that may not be looking forward to college, can't afford college. But the comparison is a guy can actually go through our program and not owe a dime at the end of it. Instead of $40,000, $50,000 worth of student debt, he'll actually have $30,000 in a 401k that's his money.
The first method is what I just did. It's called tip-to-tail method. So for the tip-to-tail method, you do exactly what I just said. We give you a skill that no one else can take away from you. Whenever you graduate from our program, you don't just get a certificate and an attaboy, you have a trade, you have a job, you have a career. That's the biggest benefit to going through our program as opposed to maybe taking another avenue. And by becoming a skilled tradesman, you can almost guarantee yourself a job. There are not enough skilled tradesmen in the United States or the world to perform all of the work that is being asked, all the work that is out there. There is a severe shortage right now. That is just guaranteeing you a job and guaranteeing you a career. The bidder always faces the center of the saddle. Right? You're gonna tell. The bidder always faces the center of the saddle.
I've actually got to work on quite a few projects. The one I like the most is the TV on the outside of the Chesapeake Energy Arena Center. I actually put that up, me and one other guy. So to be able to drive past that or see it on TV and know that I actually installed that's a great feeling, and my kids love it. When we drive by it, they're like, "Oh, there's Daddy's TVs."
The Devon Tower, several of the high rises that have gone up in Oklahoma City, the Bricktown Ballpark, we've done a lot of that work. We're doing the Oklahoma football stadium.
OU Medical. I've worked in Children's Hospital. I've put in MRI machines and CAT scans, and one of my children have actually had to use one of those before. So to know that I installed that and it made a difference, that was a big thing to me.
The projects are really complex and really big, and it takes a special type of skill set in order to run these types of projects, and the rewards are real.
We're looking for candidates that are highly motivated. This program's not a cakewalk. It does take some hard work and some dedication. You're gonna have to be a self-motivator to get through the curriculum. We're not gonna walk people through it, so we need people that are gonna be able to come in and hit the books and hit the ground at the job site too.
We want the best of the best to come to our program. It takes a lot of mental capacity. It takes a lot of talented people to run the type of projects that we're running. The great part about this is seeing them evolve as they become quality electricians. when you get to start talking to them, speaking to them as a peer, it's a fulfilling job for sure.
But it all comes back to being able to go home at the end of the day and have that feeling that I did something today and I made a difference. You know, you don't really think about it when you first do it, but the things that I'm installing, the things that I'm building are having an impact on other people. I mean, I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world.